Hi, my name is Debbie Hoffman. I'm an adult services librarian here at the Warren Newport Public Library. And I have to tell you that if a mystery book can be fun, this is the one you want to get. It's called The Word is Murder, and it's by Anthony Horowitz. Anthony Horowitz has been around for a long time. Many of you know him. He's the creator of Midsummer Murders, especially if any of you watch BBC or PBS or know anything about British broadcasting. He is really the word in that. He was the creator of not only Midsummer Murders, he's also the creator of Foley's War, besides the fact that he's an author in his own right and very well written. So this is really a book within a book. So it's really interesting because Anthony Horowitz is writing as Anthony Horowitz in this murder mystery. He's just fabulous. So the premise is Anthony is looking around, the narrator and author, is looking around for a book, the next book to write. He just finished a book. He's kind of, he's talking to Stephen King about another possible movie, and anyway, it's pretty interesting. But he's approached by this man that he had worked with on Foley's War before. His name is Hawthorne, and Hawthorne comes to him and says, "Listen, I think that it would be really good for you to write a book about me. And the reason that I think you should write the book about me is the fact that I solve mysteries." And Anthony's a little intrigued, but he's not quite sure. But he kind of goes along with it. So the premise, what happens is, the murder is, this woman decides one day that she's going to go to a funeral parlor, and she's going to go ahead and get her plan her funeral. 5 hours later, she's dead. The police cannot figure out how and why this happened. So they call Hawthorne, who is actually a detective who no longer works for the police department, but is kind of a private investigator. So he thinks that this is a perfect vehicle for Anthony to write Hawthorne's book, and his book is going to be called Hawthorne Investigates. So it really is this story that Anthony becomes involved in helping Hawthorne solve while he's writing this book. It's really great. It's so many red herrings. There's so much interest in it. You get an idea kind of what it's like to be an author, especially when you're out of your comfort zone, when you're not really writing a book out of your imagination, but you're supposedly writing a book about somebody else. Of course, Hawthorne has Sherlockian ways, so that's kind of fun. This is called The Word is Murder, and it's by Anthony Horowitz.